I am Count Dracula, whose very name struck terror into the hearts of armies across medieval Europe. To defend my sovereignty, I once donned crimson robes and led my forces into bloody battle against 100,000 Turkish troops. Every enemy who fell by my hand had their corpse impaled and hung high upon the battlefield. This brutal and awe-inspiring tactic earned me a name, the Impaler. Yet who could have imagined that before becoming a vampire, I was merely a hostage sent to the Ottoman Empire as a child. During those years, my companions and I endured inhuman torment, trained into cold-blooded war machines. My hands were stained with blood and my heart weighed with guilt. Later, I resolved to return to my homeland and help my people restore peace. Over a decade of tranquility nearly erased my memories of blood and fire. Until disaster struck, Turkish scouts were found dead on my lands without provocation. I knew immediately that unless the true culprit was found, the Sultan would use this as an excuse to crush our small nation. Following the clues, I deduced the bodies might have been washed down from Broken Tooth Mountain. I left my aide to guard the city and led my men into the mountains. The cave midway up the mountain was eerie and terrifying, a putrid stench assaulting our senses. Flocks of bats swarmed out in broad daylight, sending a chill through me. We lit torches and entered the cavern, swords drawn. After just a few steps, we saw shields torn to shreds by claw marks and bones strewn across the floor. I instantly understood. A dreadful monster lurked here. Sure enough, a force emerging from the darkness instantly tore apart my soldiers. Fighting desperately, I was violently thrown several meters back. At the brink of death, I dragged my wounded body back into the sunlight. The creature paused at the cave entrance. Seeing the glint of light reflected on my sword, it hesitated for a moment before slowly retreating back into the darkness. I noticed its blood turning to ash under the sun. The sight sent a chill down my spine back at the castle. I recounted my experience to the priest. He declared this was no coincidence. Ancient Roman esoteric texts foretold one who sought power through a pact with hellish demons would be eternally imprisoned in a dark cavern, freed only by finding a substitute. I knew deep down that the secret hidden within the Broken Teeth Mountains would eventually engulf all of Transylvania. To spare my people from panic, the priest and I agreed to keep this knowledge sealed. Yet fate shows no mercy. The Sultan sent an envoy demanding 1,000 children as hostages, and my own son among them. My queen wept and pleaded, while my dutiful son volunteered to take the burden. Yet when the Turkish envoy sneered before me, mocking my weakness, the rage within me boiled over. I returned my son to the queen, then drew my sword and struck down both the envoy and his escort in a single blow. Blood once more awakened the killing instinct within me. But I knew clearly that, with these bodies fallen, war was now unavoidable. Our forces stood no chance against 100,000 soldiers. With no other path left, I recalled the legend of Toothless Mountain. Perhaps only that cursed dark power could turn the tide. Though the cost would be terrible, for my people, for my family, I resolutely stepped into that cave that devoured the light.